What's up, fam? Here we are with another training clip, or video I should say. Doing a little back day here. I actually don't have a back day in my split, so don't tell my coach. Andrew, if you see this, I'm sorry, man. It was New Year's Day. I had to train. I couldn't go without training today. I had to. So here we are. I didn't want to throw any hinges or anything like that in this particular day just because we have leg day tomorrow. But my back was feeling really fresh, like really recovered. I have very minimal back volume in my plan right now, so I figured it's New Year's Day. Why not throw a little back day together? Make it nice and simple. Just some seated rows, some pull downs, some pullovers, and actually some pull ups as well. So some assisted pull ups towards the end of this workout. But yeah, here we are using the fancy V-bar, targeting that upper back a bit in traps and getting some lats in there as well. But I wanted to note on this, guys, watch how I'm pulling with this. Everything leads with the elbow and starts with the elbow lead. You don't see the biceps curl first and then the back engage. The lats are starting the movement every time. So you'll see that actually starts moving before anything else. That engages the movement. The scapula is just retracting and attracting. Contracting and retracting, I should say. Each and every time. And I like to find a little rhythm with those movements because it just feels great, honestly. Had to hit a little. Lats are starting to get pumped already. A little lat spread. Just got my labs back this week. Everything was absolutely phenomenal on there, other than my blood glucose was pretty elevated, and I'm going to chalk that up to eating like absolute dog duty on Christmas Day and the day after Christmas, because we had multiple family functions to go to on her side, my side. So I'm not going to lie to you. I have always been the one that's had to sit out and not partake in cookies and all the fun stuff. And this year, that was not the case. Madison partook in all kinds of shit. So, yeah, some of those days I was waking up at like 293, 295, almost 300. So, yeah, they were hitting right. We definitely did not hold back this year. And I think it kind of shocked my family, to be honest with you. They're not used to seeing me like that. So they know I'm an extremist when it comes to the one aspect of just being locked in. And then when they like see that I'm like, hey, I'm trying to let loose a bit, and how extreme I can go the other way, is kind of funny how everyone was responding to it. Like, what the hell? I've never, like, everyone just almost got this shock look on their face when they see me load up a plate of cookies and just smash all of them. But yeah, we're not going to be doing that anymore. That was just sort of end the year off right on a good note, man. Spending time with the family, getting, that family bonding time together, all that good stuff. Here we are with pullovers. I've been really liking doing these, man, with the easy curl bar. And I like doing that because it's kind of already got your hands at somewhat of like the angle that you need to kind of drive with your elbows and pinkies, and it's just kind of already got your elbows flared in a good position. You'll see here my elbows don't ever move. They're fixed through the entire movement, and that's what I'm pulling with, guys. You can see that's the arms are not bending at all. They are only pivoting from that elbow joint, or that's from the elbow down to the bar is totally fixed as if it's part of the bar. And just pretend like that part of your arm doesn't even exist. And then I'm trying to contract all the way to like essentially as low down in my lats as I can find in the middle of my back. So like in that Christmas tree, I'm trying to finish that movement in the Christmas tree. And that's, I swear to you, has helped me have a ton of detail through that area of my back when I get lean. When I start dieting down, the Christmas tree comes out pretty quick. And I would definitely chalk it up to being very mindful doing that pullover movement right there, that I'm finishing as far back in the lat or far down in the lat as I possibly can. And that's helped me a ton, guys. And I was just kind of freestyling this workout, doing what felt right, doing like 2 sets of everything. Here we are with a low cable row, but single arm. This is kind of a shitty angle. When I started recording it, I thought it would be dope, but I moved the camera for the next set so you can see a little bit better how I'm driving, where I'm driving, all that good stuff. But I'm essentially trying to pull straight through the hip line with that elbow drive on this movement. Not going to be able to see it that good on this side either. But you see those beefy lats, man, popping through the tank there on the bottom. Slabs of beef sticking off the top of the belt. And that, I swear to you, I don't lift the heaviest thing I ever lift or row is like 3 plates on a bent over barbell row when I'm feeling really good. You don't need heavy barbell rows. You just need very accurate back training, guys. To be honest with you, I need to take this concept to the rest of my body, because for some reason with my back, I can let my ego go, and it's my best body part. And I'm never worried about how much weight I'm ever lifting when I'm on back. I just pyramid up. If this feels good, okay, we're going to use this as working weight. That's great. Where in everything else, I'm almost chasing the logbook a little bit too much. So yeah, maybe that's something I need to note to myself for the future and my training going forward. Because like I said, the back is the one thing I have never been like, I got to pull this weight here. I got to pull that weight. And I'm strong in back. And if I'm feeling something good, I'm going to go heavy as hell and go hard at it. But I'm not, living and dying by what I'm rowing or anything like that in the logbook. And that's, like I said, that's helped me a ton, where I feel like in a lot of other body parts, because I need to bring them up so much, I almost get hyper fixated on the logbook being what's going to bring them up, when that's ultimately not what the case is. So, yeah, trying to find that happy medium of weight, but, just feeling it. Really just trying to get in the groove and find rhythms and feel stuff, man, in the gym. When I started training, I got in there, I never thought about a thing. I never thought about pairing the workout together properly, how many reps, how many sets. So that's kind of what this day is here. It's just me going in there having fun, training because I fucking love to train and love to be in the gym. So yeah, I'm pairing this thing together, freestyling it up. Like I said, I'm trying to do things that aren't extremely taxing. And I say that as I go into some barely assisted pull-ups here at almost 300 pounds. I have it set on 100 pounds on the assistance, but on this machine, if you've ever used this, the Precor assisted, 100 pounds on there is like somebody putting a pinky finger under your toe and helping lift up with that. So these are actually pretty tough here. Trying to just get a huge stretch. Yeah, gassed out right there pretty quick. I think that was like 6 reps or 7 reps. But getting a crazy contraction and pump there, and just a huge stretch all the way down your back. And doing that with the neutral grip handles there versus the pronated, I believe would be the proper terminology, helps a shitload, man. Because you can really keep those elbows out in front of you and just dig into those lats. And you guys know, if you've been back training and, figuring out technique, keeping those elbows in front of you helps a ton. Just be able to dig way further down and engage a lot more of the lower lat. So give this a try, guys, man, in your training. Something I like to do towards the end to really, you can take it there and fail on it, and it's not going to be too taxing because we're not ripping something off the floor. We're not hinging or anything like that. So this seems to be okay right here, and it felt great. I haven't done them in forever, so. But from that, we're going to go back to another pull down. And And in this time, instead of doing that V-bar grip, I'm going to do more of a just neutral grip here. As far as width-wise, just about shoulder width. And I don't have a ton of weight on this either. Again, I'm trying to just get more of like Lee Haney used to say, like a rhythmic pattern here. I'm going to just really get in a groove and get good contractions and stretches here. Because I just destroyed the lats, like completely killed them on those assisted pull-ups. So that's my reasoning for going to this, going a little bit lighter, higher rep. Just want to really finish off the lats. But again, in a way that's not going to be taxing the hell out of my CNS. That's ultimately the only way I ever feel really beat up is when my CNS gets cooked. That's when I'm like just not doing too good as far as feeling pumped about training and stuff like that. But if I'm mindful of doing movements that aren't too taxing on that, I can train a lot higher volume, things like that, especially if I'm mindful of weight and not going too crazy heavy on everything and trying to do max effort on every single workout or every single movement, which sounds counterintuitive, but you guys know what I mean. If you're going balls to the walls, max loads on everything, pause. Yeah, you know what I mean. It can really cook the CNS because you're having to handle that and stabilize such a heavy load all the time. But a couple pose and shots here, and much love, guys.